my heart is pounding.
There.
We definitely hit bottom.
Oh, we just hit bottom there.
It's time for us to leave this beautiful lake behind us. Lake we have to ourselves. If I look all around in 360 degrees, I see one house, not a single telegraph pole or nothing. And what that tells me is that if you were here 1,000 years ago, you would see exactly the same view. I think the only thing that would be different is there's a couple of evergreen trees there, and I don't think they were natural to Ireland, so they might not have been there. There would have been deciduous trees in their place. But other than that, this has not changed in 1,000 years. That to me is magical. Right, here's our reinforcements of tea, a resupply of tea. Whew. Right, now for that nerve-wracking bit, we head back down that narrow river. I think I said it was 1.5 miles long coming in. It's probably less than that, but it feels
like 10 miles.
And because we're going so slow as well.
But I think it only took us an hour from the time we left the marina to get up here. That's all I think it was, yeah.
Okay, right. I'll go with that. I would have said longer, but I'll believe you. I didn't time it, so.
Yeah, I think I kind of vaguely looked at the clock.
Okay, now the nervous bit again.
Can you remember where we hit bottom on the way in?
Oh yeah. No, in fairness, it done actually. Yeah, we touched bottom very, very gently, but
yeah.
I want to be even more gentle going back out.
It is beautiful.
Could you just imagine if we met another boat coming in, a boat the same sort of size as us?
Any size, even a little rowing boat, it's still.
It would be still very difficult to pass, wouldn't it? Certainly in this section here, it's just so tight. It is.
When we were out in the car the other evening, do you remember? We were passing up what I would think would be the road behind us here.
Yeah.
And we saw a boat, didn't we, moored up? I wonder where that is.
I meant to look actually to see that, and I never thought of it again. Yeah, I meant to say that must be somewhere in amongst those reeds, but it could be up a little channel, you see.
I think we're going to head to Drummondere from here, are we?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the right hand engine in neutral because that's the shallower side of the river. I'll put that further up there.
Okay, so what way are the engines now, Harry?
Okay, I'm using the left or port side engine if you prefer, because that side of the lake or the river I think has a little bit more water in it. Oh god. Oh god. And right.
That was a little bit of a.
It's just tight. It's just a tight squeeze. And
this way. Yeah, there the hills are clear again. I think. Or would it be Galway?
Clear Galway somewhere.
Clear Galway, yeah. Yeah.
But you wouldn't put any sheep or nothing on that land. So this is probably full of wildlife. It's full of, there's loads of butterflies there. There'll be hundreds of ground nesting birds. There's magnificent dragonflies and damselflies.
And beautiful, beautiful wildflowers. Oh my god,
absolutely,
they're gorgeous.
Yes. We passed quite a few colourful bunches of.
And actually what we saw this morning was a wild rose, didn't we?
Yes, that's right. swan here now, and he's kind of escorting us along the riverbank. I really would not want to meet a second boat here. It would not be much fun. Very few times that I've been behind a swan, I found that the swan is actually swimming faster than we are boating. We're going really, really slow here. I know we're coming towards the point where this river meets the lake, and I'm of the opinion that is where it's shallowest, and that's for no reason other than that is where we hit the bottom. I think we're slowly catching up with this swan. Very, very slowly. This is one of the few times when I would use a bow thruster, but because boats steer from the stern, from behind, very much like a forklift truck steers from behind, and I want to be very careful where my propellers go on these bends, so I'm going to try and steer from the front by using a bow thruster. Yep, I know that's cheating, but swan is still in front of us, and we're just coming to the lake. I'll show you there. You can see how slowly we are travelling here now. Okay. Through our shallowest bit. I cheated there using the bow thruster, you see?
Huh?
I cheated there by using the bow thruster. Don't worry. I said we're through the shallowest bit, or we're
Well, hope.
nearly through the shallowest
Isn't this where
bit.
we hit on the way in?
Just about there, just behind us. About a boat length behind us. It's extremely shallow. I don't think I've ever driven the boat as slowly as I'm driving it now. And if you were on a windy day, you wouldn't be able to do that.
No, you couldn't do this now because this was just beautiful.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it on a windy day or a rainy day.
No.
It's like going to Killaloo. You have to have the sun shining and
Yeah.
beautiful, stunning. And now is it shallow all in here as well, Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. So. No, it's not as shallow. And it'll get deeper the further out we go.
Okay.
Right.
So that was
That
interesting.
was Lake Unpronounceable. It's there on the screen. I'm taking the coward's way out, and I'm going to attempt to pronounce it. You can have a go if you want. And as I say, if you know how to pronounce it, spell it phonetically in the comments below. Make it easy for us. Right. There's a collective sigh of relief. We've got all the way up to the lake without doing any damage. We did bump the bottom, but we didn't do any damage, and it wasn't the propeller that hit the bottom. And yeah, we had a super adventure.
Yeah.
And very satisfying feeling of having done that, because it's not every boat in the river gets up there. We've been very lucky to get the opportunity to go up there.
Yeah.
Under good guidance from Robbie. We're heading back out onto the lake now. Looking over the side of the boat here, I can still see the bottom.
Yeah.
So according to the depth sound, we're in just 4 meters of water, and sorry, 4 feet of water. We draw 3 feet. Okay, so that kind of tell you we're cutting it close.
The dragonflies are just fabulous.
There's some amount of them.
Yeah.
It is amazing. So.
And the colours are beautiful.
I'll breathe another sigh of relief, I think, when we get out back onto the navigation channel. We're quite a way to go before we can do that yet. But did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I did, I have to say, yeah.
It was something nice to see, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit apprehensive this morning when you were saying about going.
Well, I have to admit I wasn't too. Now I
then
heard,
of course, Egypt, I go with you, so.
I heard a story about that lake, and I'm not sure how correct it is or not, but if you know, please do correct me. But I think that lake was used by sand barges.
Sand barges?
Sand barges. The barges used to go up that little channel. When you look at it, I couldn't see it happening.
Although our boat is wide enough, so
it is,
could,
but they're imagining them trying to get those bends. Now maybe those bends weren't there at the time, or something, I don't know. But or they could have been shorter barges. And that lake has a sandy bottom, and they used to go up and collect sand and bring it to.
Where would the sand be? Where would it be?
They would use that for making castles.
No. Where would they have?
I'm being sarcastic.
No, I'm not even blonde.
Because they would get out their buckets and spades, and they would make all these lovely fancy castles. That's what the sand was for. No, I'm pretty sure they use it for something other than castles.
No, but where would they be taking the sand to, or where would they get it from? Is what I.
Well, they used to get it from the bottom of the lake, because it's a sandy bottom of the lake. Whereas this lake here is a muddy bottom, and most of the channel will be mud. That was sand, and I would imagine they'd use it in buildings.
Right. Okay.
Whereas you can't use sea sand because it's full of salt. The salt will dissolve and leave your cement honeycombed.
Okay.
But you could use sand from fresh water. Now that is me surmising.
This imagination.
I rely on you to correct me. That's what the comments are for below. I could have dreamt the whole lot. I could be dreaming this now. I could. I don't know. Right, so we are pretty much back out into the channel. The one thing that I would say is, if you're doing that, it'd be no harm to check your weed filters afterwards. What I normally do on our boat is we can see the exhaust clearly enough, so we can see that there's water coming out the exhaust. But if there's no water, or if there's any lack of water or any hint of steam off the water, I'd go in and clear out the filters.
Will you do that now?
No, I just checked the exhausts, and there's water coming out of them, so I think we're okay. Do you know? Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so that's another little adventure over for us. And
I hope you enjoyed going on that spin with us, guys, and I hope we get over the shock, but all my heart is still pounding for it.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like it.
Yeah. And listen, any advice you have on it, if you've done this trip before, or if you'd like to do it, any info you have on it, guys, please put in the comments below.
Thanks for watching. Cheerio.